Hello, my beautiful African people. Welcome back to Hail and Ride African Facebook page and YouTube channel. Today we are talking about football or soccer. Yeah, but there is a point I want to make about soccer. I'm not really talking about how the game is being played or how many players. I'm gonna talk about why our African brothers, our young people, are always stressing themselves out because of the European Football League.
While ago say, in they play with one kind of vexation we never see before, and he show here.
He show now. He show every time one react. Every time one react, no be so. You be captain. John Terry those days for back. Whenever something happen, you know they see John Terry kick ball through away. You know they see John Terry just vex. Wetin John Terry they face so. Now to first calm that thing where they happen there.
European soccer leagues. You see in Africa, most of our youth in Africa have one or two soccer clubs, football clubs they follow. There's nothing wrong with following a football club. There's nothing wrong with that. But I've seen a lot of time, especially our African youth or black people, they can fight each other just because of one of their clubs lost the game. And these clubs is not even in Africa. Those clubs are far away in Europe. And someone in Africa is having a headache or even having a fight because of some game being played overseas where he has no connection. The only connection he had with this club is emotional connection. Even he can't afford, or most of them can't afford, to travel to the stadium and watch their football club, the one they follow, watch it live. But they can't afford it. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's time for us to reduce the stress we attach to something that doesn't belong to us as Africans or as black people. You don't need the rocket science to see that these football clubs don't even care about Africa. They don't even know that you exist. And even when you watch the soccer, you see in the stadium, you don't see anyone. Most of the time, 90% of people that are watching that game, you want to stress yourself out for watching it live in the stadium. They don't resemble you. I know that things are not going well in Africa, and that's one of the things that are contributing for our youth to get more attached to this kind of game being played in Europe. That's the driving force of this madness about oh, this is my club. If you talk anything bad about somebody's club, some of them will be willing to fight for nothing. And the irony of the whole stuff is that even we have football clubs in Africa, and none of them support those clubs. It's not necessarily that I'm blaming them for supporting those football clubs in Europe, but because when you look at the organization of football clubs in Europe, is far more better than what we see in Africa. the organization in Europe is better, but one in Africa is dysfunctional. People don't, I don't know the problem why Africans cannot organize a soccer club or competition very well so that their own people will start to being fans of those clubs and support them instead of supporting clubs more than 200 miles from where you live. And those clubs don't even know that you exist. But in Africa, we don't value anything. We don't even value our time or our effort, because you see, most people in Africa, they put on the jersey, those shirts of the club they support. You put on these jerseys, and you're advertising those clubs, and you're not paid anything to advertise this. Why should you put on a club jersey that you're not getting money from it? Because the club that you're supporting in Europe, they will not do the same. All the stuff you see in the field, in the stadium, is being paid for you to see it. You see sometimes they advertise alcohol or brand of alcohol, cars. Those stuff, they don't do it for free. They charge a huge amount of money. Recently, the Premier League have gotten a sponsorship that is worth 6-point-something billion pounds. That's a lot of money. If you put £2 billion in African football or soccer, I think you will see transformation. But the stuff is that we have drained all our energy. We don't love our stuff, the stuff that we have, except when we see it abroad. It's time for us to start liking our own thing. I'm not saying that supporting a football club is wrong or a soccer club is wrong. It's not wrong. But what I don't understand is that why some people stress themselves out because of this football club. They don't care about you. Because I know that some people, even where I live, the guy supports Arsenal. Anytime Arsenal loses, Arsenal Football Club loses some matches, you start to hit the walls, and you're hitting the walls in your room. You can't even afford to go to the stadium to watch Arsenal, and you want to break your leg or your hand from stress. That's not good. We have to stop that. Thank you for watching. Please like our videos and subscribe if you can to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook. Peace.